I have about, 260,000 bees, and these are called packages, and they come up from California after almond pollination. And what we do is we start hives this way. A lot of people ask, how do you start a beehive? And you get a package, and it comes with a queen, and you put these into a beehive, and they start from there. It is the Ballard Bee Company, and what I set up was a urban pollination company. A lot of people want to have honeybees. The problem being is maybe they don't have the time or have the money or the energy, or maybe a little concerned about working with stinging insects. So I set up a company where we can bring in hives and let them enjoy the bees, and at the end of the year we just take the bees away. There's a fee to it, but they also get some honey out of it. And the good thing is not only do they get a bee education, they get to pollinate the neighborhood, their yard, helps out with wildlife. Bee populations have been having a really tough time the last 5 years, so they're being part of a solution. So it's a good deal for everybody. There's been a lot of talk about colony collapse disorder. We're still trying to figure out what's going on. We know it's not a single pathogen. It might be a couple of them, and that's affecting the bees. The bees have an immune system that's compromised. And Washington State University entomology program, they're working on it. There's a lot of other universities. So we're hoping in the next few years we can get a better handle on what's going on with the collapses that are going on. Inside of each of these packages is 7,000 to 10,000 bees, and a lot of people don't know what's even inside this box. So these are feed cans, so the bees coming up from California can have a source of food to keep them nourished. And then inside there's a box. And this is where we put the queen, and she stays in here. She's protected. The bees aren't used to her, so this is for her protection so they don't kill her. And we eventually take this and put this in the hive, and over the trip from California to a few days here, they get used to the queen, they accept her, and she'll be released inside the hive, and that will be the start of a colony. I've had a few days, a few days with grumpy bees, and you get used to it. But again, the honeybees are pretty gentle, as you can tell, a pretty gentle bee, and I think that's a drone right there. One of the most important things about the honeybee is for pollination. 1/3 of the food, fruits and vegetables, are pollinated with honeybees. There's about 4,000 bees in North America, and this honeybee, being one of them, does probably close to 75–80% of all the pollinating. So when we have issues with this bee, it's going to be very detrimental to the agricultural crop. Food prices could go up. So it's pretty, I think, pretty important that we find out what's going on and that we keep these bee populations really healthy.